Zig and Zoom, come on in, there's always room. Rebbe, Mashiach, redemption starts with you.
Shalom everyone! Welcome to Ask the Monkeys. And today, we're coming to you from Yerushalayim.
I know, it's hard to pay attention to us with that view.
Today is Tisha B'Av, but something doesn't add up.
Oh? Look outside. Jerusalem is buzzing. The Kotel is packed. People are singing. People are learning Torah. This doesn't exactly look like exile.
Exactly. That's because we're living in a very different generation.
Different. How?
The Rebbe said many times that ours is the last generation of exile and the first generation of redemption. So, you're saying we shouldn't only be looking back at what happened 2,000 years ago?
We remember the destruction. But the Rebbe tells us to recognize what Hashem is doing right now.
Then let me ask the question. If the Rebbe said that we're the last generation of exile and the first generation of redemption, why are we sitting here looking at Har HaBayit and there's still no third Beis HaMikdash?
You know, the Rebbe answered that question.
He did? Okay, now you've got my attention. The Rebbe didn't tell us to close our eyes and imagine redemption.
He told us, open your eyes and see that everything is ready. So what do you see?
I see people coming to the Kotel. I see Yerushalayim full of life.
100 years ago, who could even imagine seeing this?
You're right. For almost 2,000 years, the Jewish people dreamed of coming home.
And now, millions live in the land of Israel.
You know, if I were sitting here alone, I'm not sure I would have noticed.
What do you mean?
I mean, how would I know that we're living in the first generation of redemption? We didn't figure it out ourselves. We know it because the Rebbe told us. So, it's official. We're not prophets. No, definitely not.
We simply believe the prophet and what he told our generation.
So, the Rebbe wasn't giving his personal opinion? No. The Rebbe is the Moses and the prophet of our generation. Oh, and by the way, if you're wondering who exactly is the Rebbe, we've made a whole episode dedicated to that topic. Just look for the link in the video description below and watch it after this episode. So when I look outside, I'm not just looking at Jerusalem.
You're looking at prophecy coming to life.
Wow, I never thought about it like that.
And every year, especially on Tisha B'Av, more and more Jews go up to Har HaBayit. Thousands of people there.
Really? Thousands?
Thousands. And every year, the numbers grow.
You know, that's not exactly what I imagined when someone said Tisha B'Av.
Because we're witnessing history merging with the Geulah. The Rambam gives us the answer. In the days of Moshiach, all commemorative fasts will become days of joy, gladness, and celebration.
So, Tisha B'Av isn't only about remembering what was destroyed.
It's also about recognizing what Hashem is already rebuilding.
I have to admit, before today, I never looked at Tisha B'Av this way.
That's exactly what the Rebbe wants. He told us to open our eyes.
So, we're seeing all this today because the Rebbe told us what to see?
Exactly. We didn't invent these ideas. The Rebbe encouraged us to recognize the generation we're living in.
Hasidim recognize the Rebbe as the prophet of our generation.
The Rebbe repeatedly told us that ours is the last generation of exile and the first generation of redemption.
So we're not just waiting for Moshiach, we're living in the days of Moshiach.
The Rebbe Melech HaMoshiach prophesied and told us to open our eyes and recognize the Geulah unfolding before us. If you enjoyed today's episode, please like, share, and subscribe, and leave us a comment.
And don't forget to check the video description for today's Torah sources, footnotes, references, and helpful links. See you next time on Ask the Monkeys.
Ask the monkeys, Zig and Zoom, come on in, there's always room. Rebbe, Mashiach, redemption starts with you.